house now. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are actually going to be going to do a not to 100 makeup look. So basically it's just going to be my go-to look and how I go from looking like shit to absolute divine beauty. Basically for this, it's going to be all my favorite products and what gets me feeling the most glam. And at the moment, all these products are the stuff that gets me feeling the most glam. So everything you're seeing is currently my favorite. I'm just going to go on with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in 300C. This is my favorite foundation because it gives me luminosity, but it doesn't make me look oily. And I'm just going to dot that around the face. Next, I'm going to go on with my J Cat's concealer in Vanilla Bean, and I'm just going to use this now to conceal and highlight underneath my eyes, on my forehead, my nose, cupid's bow and chin. All the areas here is because when I get photographed, this is the area it'll draw attention to, which is a positive thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. But this concealer is one of my favorite all-time concealer alongside the NARS Radiant Concealer, the Kevin Aucoin concealer, the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, which is actually a really great drugstore concealer because it retails for about $4.99 and it is super full coverage. But this one just, I don't know what it is, I just think it's gorgeous on the skin and just photographs really well. Next, I'm just going to go on with my CMB Shady Stick and I'm just going to put that on around the perimeters of my face, the hollows of my cheeks. So when you suck on like that, you'll be able to see it. Along the bridge of my nose, underneath here too. My lip to accentuate the bottom lip, and the non-existent jawline that I am going to be creating. Fat jokes 101. Now that we're looking like a pancake that just came out of the washing machine, I'm just gonna go on with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, which I've had pan on, but do not worry, you know I have ordered more because it is my absolute all-time favorite. And as per usual, my HMB setting powder in Fair to set any areas with concealer, and then the shade Banana to set the rest of my face. If you don't have the HMB setting powder, I would also recommend the Laura Mercier one, or even the RCMA one. I would use the RCMA a wee bit more light-handed because I find myself that I get flashback weight, but some other people don't. But that's the two I would definitely recommend anyway. Next, I'm going to go on with the Fenty Beauty Island Ting Bronzer, and this is another one of my favorites. I would normally use this, the MAC Dark Bronzer or MAC Dark Divas, just depending on what colour foundation I'm wearing. Oh my god, let your nose go away. Or now recently I started using the Doll Beauty bronzers, and they are also unreal as well. But just for today's video, I'm going to go on with this. This is my tried and true. Never lets me down. Next, if you haven't guessed already, I'm going to go on with the KKW Mario Very Graceful Blusher. And I'm just going to coat that blush. It's a really nice peachy tone, and I love peach blushers. This is the one I would always use when I'm going out. But I'm just going to apply that now to the apples of my cheeks and just blend it nice. And then with the bronzer. And I love blushers, so I don't tend to like halt at a point. I just go until I'm like happy enough. So I am going to go in with my setting spray just to spray my face before my highlighter because it just works out better for me. Oh, it feels so good. And that there smells unreal. And it has like wee gold reflex as well to make you just look that extra bit highlighted because we love an extra queen. But this is the Jamie Genevieve highlighter in Bijou, whatever you want to call it. We had from the last day trying to guess that one, but I'm just going to go ahead now and apply it on the face. Next product I'm going to be going on with now is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pencil. The Brow Wiz pencil, to be exact, in dark brown. And I love this pencil so much because it's easy to draw your brow hairs and be more precise. So I'm just giving them a wee brush with the other end of it, which is the spilly. Just like brush them into some sort of shape. So now that the brows are all filled in with the brow pencil, I'm just going to go on with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. Get it out. And I'm just going to use this now to puff through my brows and make sure they hold in place forever. For eyes, I already went ahead and primed with my P. Louise base. And I always switch between a couple eyeshadow palettes, especially with this type of glam. I usually go to my Clientele palette, but recently I've been loving using the KKW and Mario, the Artist in the Muse palette. So today I'm just going to go on and use this again because it's going to create the exact same look that I wanted to create anyway. So it's no biggie. It's no biggie. As long as you have your brown shades on and no white, you're fine. So I'm using the shade Loyalty, which is the dark brown in the palette here. And I'm just using that to go into my outer V and under the crease.
You don't know how old I feel.
How old you feel?
Aye, because
you're younger than me.
No, because I haven't played football since I got knocked out.
I'm going on with the shade Miami, which is the middle shade here, and it's a nice transition color. It's like a medium tone brown shade, and I'm just going to use that to blend out the shade Loyalty. She gave me one piece of fucking do you know the wee tiny chicken breasts? We got one piece each. I was done. Was absolutely minging. Oh my god, it's really bad. It is really bad. Oof, someone crawled up his bum and died. Fudge. I can't even focus now. I don't even know what I was about to say. That is absolutely minging. I'm gonna be sick. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. So the next thing I want to do now is go on with my Peaches and Cream Gatsby pigment, and I'm just taking whatever I poured into the lid there now. And I normally don't put on a pigment primer or glitter glue because I don't put eyeshadow in this area so that the base is still a bit tacky. What I'm going to do is I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I'm just going to pat the glitter on like so. So you can't really see it at first until I intensify it. Now you're starting to see it a wee bit more. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a flat brush and I'm going to use the DB11 brush. Give it a wee clean off because I was using it. And I'm just going to take some more of that and swipe it on instead. This will intensify the pigment significantly and help it to latch onto the P. Louise base that wee bit extra. I'm just going to go on now with the Maybelline gel liner and line my upper lash line first. So I start in the centre of the eye most times first, but if I don't start in the centre, I'll start in the inner corner. So I have had a last minute decision and I'm going to change my lashes to TL10s because my right tatty lash from TL Mitchell wasn't cooperating because it probably needs cleaned, to be honest. Because all the hairs are kind of stuck in one direction, which might be my fault because I forgot to put them in the case and they got squashed in my makeup case. So make sure you put your lashes back in the packaging to preserve them. But do you see the difference between these two lashes? Like this is way more dramatic, whereas that one's not as dramatic, but it's still gorgeous. So that's the lips all lined, and now I'm just gonna go on with the Ingla and Mora lipstick in Tempt Me. And then I'm gonna top it off with a wee bit of Juicy Lucy and PGAF, which are my go-to. I love Juicy Lucy because it has hyaluronic acid in it and it's kind of plumping. And I love PGAF just because of the colour. It's just so good. And especially because I use a peach blusher, they kind of go hand in hand together. So that is the look all complete. Now this is my favourite go-to glam makeup that takes me from 0 to 100, like you see here, like the queen I am. Not only joking, but I actually do feel so much better with this type of glam on, and any type of glam that really doesn't take me too long and it's not too colourful and crazy. But I just wanted to show you how to create it in an easier kind of way and make it just simple for you all to kind of understand, and hopefully you did, and hopefully you took something from it. If you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe below and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time that I upload a video and you'll be the first to watch them. If you want to see something that maybe you haven't seen on my channel yet, just leave it in the comment section below and I can check it out as well. So anyways, that is me. I shall see you all later and thank you so much for watching.